Hello everybody, Yom Tov. I don't know about it being Motivational Monday, but maybe it's now typical Tuesday by the time you get your Motivational Monday video. So, I just want to ask how all of you are. I hope you're all keeping well on this typical Tuesday, another Tuesday of another week. So, what have I been up to since I saw you last? Having a really bad bout of sciatica and trying to keep the lymphedema at bay. But anyway, on to other things. This is a tag video, and I got the idea from my friend Angie of 4F Beauty, and it's 20 questions, and when I've done, I'm going to try and remember the people that I would like to tag, who have to do the same thing as I'm doing. So I'm going to read out the questions, I'm going to answer them, and then I'm going to tag various people. I'll pin the comment so that everybody knows who's been tagged, and we'll go on from there. Okay, so I've made a note of the time so I don't rabbit on too long, because that's unfortunately one of my problems. So let's start. Have my glasses on again. Let's have a look. Right. Question 1. Who are you quarantining with? Well, that's easy. That's my husband and my 2 kids. Number 2. What's been the hardest part of quarantine? For me, it's got to be the lack of personal freedom. Even though I'm virtually housebound, the fact that, you know, at a weekend, hubby and I can't go anywhere. We can't go to like a garden centre or somewhere like that, you know. So I would say it's my personal freedom. Number 3. What do you miss the most? What do I miss the most? I think it's just the fact that not being able to go anywhere. You know, I suppose that's about it, really. It's very, very hard when you're already housebound, you know. Have you been binging on Netflix, TV, films, or YouTube? Well, I don't have Netflix. I don't watch terrestrial TV. Films I do watch, I watch them online. So I've just been watching a lot of YouTube, but that's no different to what I normally do, because I watch a lot of YouTube anyway. Are you eating more takeaways? I was at the start of the lockdown. We must have had takeaways every weekend, I think, for about 7 weeks on the trot. And then we got so sick of it, we've gone back to like home cooking. It was the fact that there was an awful lot of things we couldn't get, like pasta and rice and meats and things like that. So we bought an awful lot of kebabs and pizzas and Chinese, and sick of it now, don't want to see them anymore. What is your favourite quarantine comfort food? Cheese and onion crisps with mayo. That's my favourite quarantine comfort food. Number 7, soft pants, hard pants, or pyjamas. I don't own any pyjamas. I don't wear hard pants, so it's got to be soft pants all the time. That's what I wear. Number 8, have you cut your own, your partner's, or your kids' hair? The only person's hair I've cut is my son's hair, because I use one of those trimmers on a number 3 for his hair. hubby's grown his hair, it's quite long now, and my hairstylist Helen, she comes and does mine and my daughter's hair, and we haven't seen her since March, so times are getting on. Number 9, have you started a new or picked up an old hobby? I haven't started any new hobbies. I've always loved my tarot, and I'm definitely working with my tarot more. So you could say I've sort of like picked up my tarot. I mean, I'm doing tarot readings now because you've said that you quite like them. So I'll probably put tarot down for that. 10. Do you go outside every day? No. No, I don't. But I think that's down to my depression. Number 11. Best binge-worthy series to watch. I would say The Crown, Call the Midwife, and American Horror. Those are the 3 that I binge watch. Number 12. Have you kept a routine, or do you have no schedule? Don't really have a schedule. I just go with the flow and hope it works. 13. Where are you parked? My car's parked in my parking bay. I've got like a carport, and my car's parked in there. 14. Have you had to go without anything? Me personally, apart from the personal freedom, no. This is just being housebound without the freedom. At least before I was housebound, but with freedom. With that freedom, I mean freedom to go anywhere and, talk to people, like going to the garden centre and talking to people there. But of course they're not open, so I can't go there. Number 15. When did you last wash your hair? Last night. Washed my hair last night. And part of that is, do you use dry shampoo? No, because the last time I used dry shampoo was last year, for the first time ever. And by the time I'd done it, looked like I had a packet of flour on my head. And my hair was like all over the place. So I don't use dry shampoo, and I washed my hair last night. When did you last put on makeup that wasn't for a video? I don't wear makeup if it's not for a video. Again, it's just probably down to depression. I think it's like not putting the effort in for myself. I've often said I should practice makeup more and put some on every day. I used to, years ago, wear makeup every day, but I don't now. What time have you been getting up? Sometimes it can be 5. If hubby gets up at 5, I'll get up with him. But generally, it's anything between 7 and 10. But if you average it all out, it's about 7ish. How many hours sleep are you getting? That is a difficult one because I suffer from insomnia. So I can go 2 to 3 days without sleep and then crash for a couple of days. So it just all depends. Depends on pain. It depends on how much pain relief I've had to take. It just depends if my brain doesn't switch off. That sort of thing. Number 19. What are the first 10 songs on your quarantine playlist? I don't have one. I've stopped listening to music. When I'm in the car, it's automatically plugged into absolute classic rock. So I'll listen to that. And I've got a DAB radio in the house that I can listen to. And I do put it on occasionally. But my sort of like inner push for having music on isn't there at the moment. And number 20, how are you honestly? Look at the time here. How am I honestly? That's really quite a difficult one for me to answer. I've been crying a lot because me and my friend John have been talking about Lorraine. Lorraine's got something to do with some kind of count in our blood with regard to our cancer. And I told you that it looked as if the tumour had been shrunk that was in our liver. But she got another blood count done, and the blood count had jumped from 26 to 123, which meant that the cancer was back and it's spreading like wildfire. It's back in our liver again. So they thought they'd got it all, but they obviously didn't. So I have been crying a lot, but Lorraine doesn't know. I've been crying with Jan. And I think it's because we're finally starting to realise that we're both losing hope. She's been doing so well, but she recently had some photos taken and she looks so ill. So she's having heavy, very heavy duty doses of this new drug, different kind of drug now. I can't remember something like, it sounds like petal, something like that at the end. We're just having that twice a week. And this is like the last ditch attempt. And if this doesn't work, then that's it. They've told her she's got to have it twice a week until December. And John and I think that there's things going on that Lorraine's not telling us. And I don't know why, because we're her closest friends. So we've not been, along with everything else, I've been really, really worried that I'm going to lose my friend. That I am going to lose her. And then it's like layers on a cake, the different worries I have. I worry about Havers I haven't seen for a good while. I'm worried about how they are. I left messages, I'm not getting an answer. They may just stop watching, And I don't think I'm hounding them, like I'm desperate or something like that. It's not that. I am genuinely worried about them. I haven't heard from Meg for a while and she's not been well. I don't know how she is. Kate's gone missing again. I don't know what's happening with her. I'm slowly losing subscribers, just dripping away. And I'm worried in case something's happened to them. And I can't tell you the last time I had a video that got 100% likes, you know. But very few people can get away with 100% on a video these days. It's just hard when you're such a tiny channel, you know, because every like counts. It really does. So it's important that you, if you do like it, please press like. Please will you press like on my videos, because it's really important. You know, everything counts. I never ask anybody to subscribe. I know I've said that before, but I don't, because, you know, you'll be here if you want to be here, you know. I've got like tiny silly worries and great big major worries. I mean, like I said, I'm not worried about my husband. I'm not worried about the kids, because they are healthy, they're safe. I mean, the bet was that if anybody was going to get this thing, it would be me. But touch kitchen table, I'm fine, and I have been fine. So you know, it is what it is. I'm battling this depression as best as I can. And I'm certainly trying very, very hard not to give in to it. I am trying desperately hard not to give in to this depression. But anyway, who I'm keeping an eye on the time. Who am I going to tag? Celine, Candice, Dee, Daphne, Michael, Colin, Jason, 7. I'm trying to think. Who else? Oh my goodness. My brain just turned to mush. I can't remember. I'm gonna have to put the names in the comments of the people I'm going to tag. I'm going to write in bold and pin the names of the people that I'm going to tag in the comments underneath the video. And then if you could please read that, and then you'll know your tags. And then what you have to do is that when I've tagged you, you have to write down all the questions, and you've got to answer them in the comments section. So that's what you have to do. So for example, Candice, if you know, once you're tagged, then what you have to do is for every question that I give you, you've got to sort of write out the question, and then you've got to put your answer straight underneath, and then everybody else can read what you're getting up to, and then you can tag people if you want to. I mean, it's entirely up to you. But that's what I'm going to do. Did I say Colin? because I can't remember if I did or not. And there's Tammy, Naressa. I'll remember all these names, and I'll put it in a comment and pin it underneath the video, and then we'll all know where we are. Right, so I'm just having a quick look at the time there. I do hope everybody's been okay. I do hope that you like what I've done with my eyes today. Sorry, I know I look a bit tired, but I haven't been to bed. But as usual, I try and follow one of Angie's tutorials as best as I can. So, you know, that's what I'm trying to do anyway. I just keep thinking to myself, it's hard to believe I'm going to be 60 in 7 months' time. Crazy, isn't it? I must admit, if I can keep turning back the clock 10 years, I'll be so happy with that. I really will. Because I think I'm remarkably lucky that, I mean, I know bigger people have got less chance of wrinkles and this, that and the other, but I don't know what it is. The women in our side family are all predominantly wrinkle-free, you know. I mean, my own mother was 83 when she died, and she would have passed for somebody in her early 60s. But that's just, I don't know whether it's genetic or whatever, but all the women outside the family all look younger than they actually are. So there you go. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap up now, and I am sorry for not being here yesterday, but what with this sciatica and then trying to calm this face down, I've had to put some heavy-duty foundation on because the eye bag's been getting discoloured. So that's what I've been doing with the face today. But I just want to say thank you for being here, and thank you for watching, and thank you for listening to me, because it's really important. And I do love all of you, and I'm going to see you again very, very soon. This week it's your folk tales. So if anybody has any requests, you know what to do. If I don't get any requests, then I'm just going to go ahead and find something that hopefully that you'll enjoy. So I'm going to send you a kiss, and I'm going to say bye-bye for now, and I will see you again very, very soon. Take care, guys. Look after each other and stay safe. Love you. Bye for now. Bye.